Saint Augustine commentary on Psalm 106 following. And they became few and were vexed. Verse 39. Whence this? From athwart? Nay, from within. For they should become few. They went out from us, but they were not of us. 2 Timothy 2:19. But therefore he spoke as of these of whom he spoke before, that they may be discerned with understanding. Because he spoke as if of the same, because that they may be discerned with understanding, because he spoke as if of the same, because of the sacraments they have in common. For they belong to the people of God, thou not by the virtue, yet surely by the appearance of piety. For concerning them we have heard the Apostle, in the last times there shall come grievous times, for there shall be men lovers of themselves. 2 Timothy 3:2. The first evil is lovers of themselves, that is, as being pleased with themselves. Would that they were not pleasing to themselves and were pleasing to God. Would that they would cry out in their difficulties and be freed from their distresses. But while they presumed greatly on themselves, they were made few. It is manifest, brethren, all who separate themselves from unity become few. For they are many, but in unity, while they are not parted from unity. For when the multitude of unity has begun no more to belong to them in heresy and schism, they are few. And they were vexed from distress of miseries and grief. Contempt was poured on princes, verse 40. For they were rejected by the Church of God, and the more because they wished to be princes. Therefore they were despised, and became salt that had lost its savour, cast out abroad, so that it is trodden under foot of men. Matthew 5:13. And he led them astray in the pathless place, and not in a way. Those above in the way, those directed to a city, and finally led thither, not led astray, but these, where there was no way, led astray. What is led them astray? God gave them up to their own hearts' lusts. Romans 1:24. For led astray means this, gave them up to themselves. For if you inquire closely, it is they that lead themselves astray, and he helped the poor out of beggary. Verse 41. What does it mean, brethren? Princes are despised, and the poor helped. The proud are cast aside, and the humble provided for, and made him households like sheep. You understand one poor man and one beggar of him, concerning whom he said, he has helped the poor out of misery. This poor man is now many households. This poor man is many nations. Many churches are one church, one nation, one household, one sheep. These are great mysteries, great types, how profound, how full of hidden meanings, how sweetly discovered, since long hidden. Therefore, the righteous will consider this and rejoice, and the mouth of all wickedness shall be stopped. Verse 42. That wickedness that does prate against unity and compels truth to be made manifest shall be convicted and have its mouth stopped. Who is wise? And he will consider these things and will understand the mercies of the Lord. Verse 43. Not his own deservings, not his own strength, not his own power, but the mercies of the Lord, who, when he was wandering and in want, led him back to the path and fed him, who, when he was struggling against the difficulties of his sins and bound down with the fetters of habit, released and freed him, who, when he loathed the word of God and was almost dying with a kind of weariness, restored him by sending him the medicine of his word, who, when he was endangered among the risks of shipwreck and storm, stilled the sea and brought him into port, who finally placed him in that people where he gives grace to the humble, not in that where he resists the proud and has made him his own, that remaining within he may be multiplied, not that going out he may be diminished. The righteous see this and rejoice. The mouth, therefore, of all wickedness shall be stopped. End of this commentary of Psalm 106. God bless you all.